The tricks to using affirmations to manifest whatever you want in your life and create lasting change. So whether it's more money, whether it's more confidence, romance, a new job, a new car, or you just want to feel more awesome about life. When you understand this, your whole life will change. This is Jake Ducey with JakeDucey.com, and let's dive right into this video. So people always want to talk about, well, do affirmations even work? And the Nobel Prize laureate Kandel in the year 2000, he found that when people learned one bit of information, they doubled the neural connections in the brain from 1,300 connections to 2,600, so it doubled. But if they didn't review that information, if they couldn't repeat that information, if they couldn't remember it and ingrain it into them, those actual neural circuits eliminated, they separated, they broke apart in hours or days. So if learning is making new synaptic connections in your brain, then remembering them is actually maintaining and sustaining those connections in the brain. Every time you have a thought or a belief system or you react to something that's happening in life, you fire nerve cells. Now, there's a term in neuroscience called Hebb's Law that says that brain cells that fire together wire together. When they wire together, that's what a new synaptic connection is. So your brain literally wires in certain ways. So when you get a new idea from this YouTube video, or you do a new affirmation, and I've got tons of them, and I even got my free success hypnosis down below, it's jakeshypnosis.com. When you listen to that hypnosis and you use that, like 6 years ago, I was struggling to get my career off the ground. I was even not able to help out with groceries, and my life partner was in debt just for our everyday necessities. So my brain was wired for struggle. I had a bad relationship with success and with money. I was afraid of the responsibility of being successful, and I thought money was evil, and I, quite frankly, didn't think I was good enough to be successful. So the synaptic connections, the neural networks in my brain were literally wired. I was hardwired to struggle financially. And you may have something in your life that hasn't happened yet. The reason is literally that it's wired. And so the reason it's so important to repeat the same affirmations. I tell everyone who emails, who comments, listen to my free success hypnosis at least once a day. Like, there was a time where I would just play it in the background all day long while I was working, because what's happening is every time, just like we learned from the Nobel Prize laureate Kandel, every time you're reaffirming something new, whether it's an affirmation, which is essentially an affirmation is you consciously suggesting a new belief system that you want to become a habitual belief system. Money comes to me easily, I'm worthy of love, I attract new amazing friendships, whatever it is. What you're doing is you're consciously suggesting a new neural network. And if you repeat it enough times, that neural network will wire. And what Kandel found was that if you did not do that, like for instance, if you listen to my success hypnosis one time, you may feel great, but it's highly likely that that change will only be temporary. Why? Because it's called in neuroscience pruning. Those neural networks, those nerve cells in your brain that started firing for prosperity and success and for things to come to you easily, they started to form, but then what happened was they started pruning because you didn't use it regularly. So this is actual neuroscience. It's called neuroplasticity. Your brain has the ability to change. So whatever you have in your life is simply a reflection off of the way that your brain has been wired. Now, the exciting news behind that is, based off of Kandel, the Nobel Prize laureate's findings, that if you can suggest something regularly, that's why I make YouTube videos every single day, Because it's to spark new ideas in you every single day so that it starts to rewire your brain. So that's why pick an affirmation and use it every day. You put it on a 3x5 card. Download my free success hypnosis, jakeshypnosis.com. Now you may think, that things aren't happening as fast as you want, or that you're always gonna struggle financially or in love, or you're not gonna attract your soulmate, or you're always gonna have trouble doing X or Y or Z in your life. The only reason that's so is because the brain is wired in that way. And if you can repeatedly suggest a new idea, a new learning, and a new experience, the coolest thing ever, it will literally rewire your brain. It just takes time to do that. So download my free success hypnosis, jakeshypnosis.com. Find your favorite affirmation out of that, or pick your favorite affirmation for love, for happiness, for success. Write it on a 3x5 card. Read it 100 times a day. You may have heard me say those ideas before, but now understand the science behind it. If you don't do that, then over time, that neural network will actually start to eliminate, or in neuroscience, the word is called pruning. So, if learning is creating new synaptic connections, new ways that the brain wires together, then remembering and repetition is sustaining and literally wiring your brain to the future you intend to create. This is Jake Ducey with jakeducey.com. If you don't have what you want in your life, if something hasn't shown up, or you have a great life and you just want it to keep getting better, it all comes down to the repetition of rewiring your brain. Have a beautiful day. If you haven't yet, download my free success hypnosis, jakeshypnosis.com. All of these discoveries are so exciting. And when I started uncovering them, we put together the Second Mind Neuro Programmer, which is a piece of software designed to constantly suggest and fire new nerve cells so that you can actually rewire your brain. And you can demo it for free. It's thesecondmind.com down below. So check that out. Hit the subscribe button, the bell notification. Like this video to support this channel. Like this video to support this channel. And if you didn't yet, now you know. The reason it's so important to repeat affirmations, to use the hypnosis every day, and to continue to watch these videos is because every time you're doing it, you're slowly wiring the brain more and more and more. Literally, you're the most powerful supercomputer in the world, and you can create anything that you want. And with this knowledge, you truly can. So make sure you hashtag down below best life ever. If you watch this video all the way through, hashtag best life ever, or hashtag hardwired success. Hardwired success, because you're hardwiring success into your brain with the repetition. This isn't airy-fairy. This is actual neuroscience.